I can recall a specific time where I felt God speaking to me and him saying that you can give, that's great, but that's not what I want from you. And you know that.
In undergrad, I studied sports business management. So when I felt the call to vocational ministry, I felt that I needed a little more deep dive into, how to study the Bible, how to interpret the Bible, how to teach it, some theology, and just ways to better communicate the Word.
I worked at a bank, and then after working at a bank, I felt a call to go into ministry. It was just clear that I needed to go, and so through that transition and through that of knowing what God has called me to do, it was no doubt that it was Northwoods School of Ministry.
I currently work as a secretary in a school. When I went through NSM, I had this vision that, okay, I'm going to probably work in a church setting. I'm going to be working with adults. And God, He seemed to be, for this particular point in my life, closing some of those doors. And He dropped this job in my lap that I literally was not looking for it. And I don't think I would have had the confidence to do that had I not gone through the School of Ministry, because they have given me so many opportunities to put things into practice.
I would say that, probably the biggest thing that I've learned in the School of Ministry is the importance of having a word-driven life. We have a great intro semester where we just talk about spiritual formation and building, your core in Jesus before you get into ministry. It's about who you are in Christ, who you become, and who you can be in the Lord. And, I think that the biggest encouragement is just to live your life for Jesus every day.
If you are considering taking the class, I want to encourage you that there are people praying for you. People will be in your corner, and you will feel an overwhelming support and encouragement.
You will not regret it. You will grow closer to Jesus, grow closer to people, and ultimately a lot of people that I've seen down here have just grown in their ability to follow their calling.
I don't think you will ever regret it if you were to go. Make that investment in yourself. Make that investment in your relationship with God.
I just take assurance that God is, He gives direction a step at a time. So He doesn't necessarily want us to know the outcome. His word is a lamp, not a floodlight. And hearing that and knowing that I don't know my steps 10 steps ahead. It's okay to just know 1 or 2. And if you're feeling called and you're just going, the peace is surreal.